There's a reason they called it the Wild West. How did two small-time lawyers get involved with a murderer?
Ain't it time you stopped reading it and started living it?
Come on now, empty your pocket.
Robbing banks is one thing, and hurting innocent people's another. Oh no, don't shoot him!
Heard enough out of you.
You leave that man alone.
I was just a young man when I first headed west. In the years that followed, I became a cowboy, a gunslinger, and even served as sheriff of Dodge City, one of the most lawless towns in the country. My name is Bat Masterson. Now I'm a reporter, and I've come west again to chronicle the world that I know best, the American West. Lure of gold, land, destiny flooded the frontier with men both good and bad. These are the incredible true tales of the Wild West.
Don't make me ask twice. Now go along nice and easy, and you might just walk away breathing. Now hand over every cent of that cash, or I'll drop you like a... Does this look natural to you? I don't know, maybe it's the look. I'm gonna change this vest.
You got quite the biography, Mr. Jennings. 2 years of private practice in Oklahoma, prosecuting every kind of criminal, and
Then I went, became one myself. Well, my friends call me Al.
I hear you were a pretty bad outlaw. Not just in the moral sense, I mean you were...
Playing bad at it. Yeah, well, in the eyes of the superior court, talent doesn't much matter.
Despite the fact that your mentor was a bona fide killer. What made you follow a man like that?
You want to hear about Dick West?
Small in stature, large in notoriety, last man standing in the dueling gang.
That's how most knew him. I knew him as the man who pulled off the 2-for-1 in a bank heist. West was as bad as they came, which only made him more of a legend.
Sound like you admired him.
I admired the stories. My brother Frank and I, we couldn't get enough of those dime store novels, and Dick West, to us, he was right out of those pages. What do you think?
That's your choice. So how'd it happen, Al? How did two small-time lawyers get involved with a murderer?
Never should have been a lawyer.
Chin up, big brother. You can't win every case.
That's what you say to a man on a losing streak?
Streaks end.
So do careers. We're running headlong at a wall. We gotta find something better to do.
I've got a simpler solution. 2 beers, please.
Hey, Jennings boys.
Make that 4. Guess what we got? Oh, is that the new Bunline book?
Of course. How'd you get a copy of this so fast?
Had to go all the way to Pumpkin City.
Ah, man. Look at that. I'd kill to add that in my collection.
I read that one 3 times on the way back. And Pat was driving.
Al.
What? Can't be.
He's even shorter in real life.
Son, go talk to him.
Excuse me, Mr. West?
You got the wrong man.
But, aren't you Dick West?
What'd you want with them?
An autograph.
Whatever's written that rag don't come close to being in a real stick-up.
I'd like to buy you a drink, sir. My brother and I, we're big admirers.
How about I buy the drinks? Me and Dynamite Clifton had just crossed into the Creek Nation. Then, bam! Who's shooting on our backs but my old friend Bill Tillman?
The Marshal Tillman?
You know another one? Now Dynamite's hollering, and he's shaking. Not Dick West. No, sir. Dick West runs from no one. I pull both my pistols, and I let loose a blaze of thunder. Tillman's horse spooked and ran like the devil. I hear it still running, with the marshal hanging on for dear life.
You see much of your old gang these days, Mr. West?
Well, most are either jailbirds or worm meat, which is a real shame considering. I know this little shop that's just begging for someone to take the cash off its hands. But I can't pull it off alone.
Oh, you want us to rob it with you?
Shh. Listen, I don't ride with just anyone, but I look at you boys, and I see nothing but potential. Ain't it time you stopped reading it and started living it? Just this once, boys. I'll never forget it.
Weren't there 3 muffins on this plate an hour ago?
Get over there! Get the stuff from the back. Get the stuff from the shelves. Get the stuff from the register. Get the stuff from them, go!
Go on now, empty your pockets. Come on now, empty your pockets.
Son of a gun! Come on, boys!
Al. Oh, Jennings.
Come on, boys!
Al. Al Jennings.
Grab the cash, let's get!
Was that my lawyer?
That had to be the dumbest holdup I've ever seen.
What do you expecting, Mr. West? That was our first robbery.
Wrong. That was practice. You want to ride in my gang? You want to rob banks? You will face men with guns. It'll be their job to kill you. Whoa, whoa, where are you going?
Mr. West, I'm sorry, but it just isn't what we had in mind.
Hang on now, Al. Speak for yourself.
Just a minute, Al. You came to me, remember?
I know, Mr. West, but I can't risk my kid brother.
Oh, there's risk involved, no doubt about that. But ask yourself, can you risk going back?
What does that mean?
The shopkeep saw your face. Hard to explain that to the folks back home. Even if you could, if you got back to that little law office, pushing paper every day, year after year, till your bones grind to dust, can you risk that, Al? All that nothing?
That sales pitch actually worked?
I'm not proud to admit it, Mr. Masterson, but Dick West was right about me. Foolish as that first robbery was, I felt more alive that day than I had in years.
Taken in by a tall tale. Hook, line, and sinker.
Any different from what you do? Think your columns don't fill young men's heads with fancy?
Well, I aim for the truth, Al. Don't pretend to be something I'm not. So, gang stuck together. What kind of jobs did you pull?
Post offices, trains, banks, you name it. All across Oklahoma. You'd think after a while we'd start to get good at it.
I'd think you'd have to.
Go on now, hurry up.
How's the safe coming? I didn't hear no dynamite.
We couldn't figure out how to work it.
Okay, folks. Hand over anything y'all got on you. Do it now.
Whoa. That wasn't the plan.
Plans changed.
Listen, robbing banks is one thing, but hurting innocent people's another.
If they hand it over, you won't have to hurt them. Go on, get in there.
Sorry, ma'am.
Don't apologize. Get back to the door. Pockets out. You have to take it.
Oh, no, don't shoot him!
Heard enough out of you.
Dick, you leave that man alone. Dick, you leave that man alone.
Lucky you're getting robbed by the Bleeding Hearts gang.
All right, come on, let's go. Go on! Sorry.
Hey, who needs dynamite to steal $300 and some fine whiskey?
Hey, listen, Dick. About today.
Don't apologize. First time you showed guts. Heck, I was proud to see it.
Oh.
But if you ever point a gun at me again, I will kill you and your brother.
This is U.S. Marshal Tillman! Hands up, or I'll blow you off the face of the earth! West! This is your last warning!
Let's go.
I can't leave without my brother.
Rather join him in a jail cell.
You said Dick West runs from no one.
When it came time to stand by my brother, I chose to save my own skin.
You were starting to think like a criminal.
Those stories, they don't tell you about that part.
Yet you still stuck by Dick West.
Where else could I go?
Yeah, it wasn't even the thought of prison that scared me. It was the courtroom. Sitting at the wrong table, watching some lawyer tear my life to pieces. The way I would have done.
So you and West had to lay low. Where'd you end up?
We got hired as farmhands at Harmon Arnett's property.
Got some more bales. Boys are done with that.
Yes, sir.
Harmon, he took a shine to Dick right away.
Harmon, opportunity's knocking.
I don't know. I mean, I always dreamed about something bigger than farming, but robbery?
It's just one job. Now look at you, Harmon. I see nothing but potential. Just this once. You'll never regret it.
I'm leaving, Dick,
Sounds familiar?
and my eyes are open. You're nothing like the man I read about.
Let me tell you about stories. The ones who write that stuff are too scared to ever leave their desks. They ain't never met a man like me.
Well, I guess that's the difference between a man and a legend. A legend you can believe in.
West! Come out! We're coming in.
Dick West! We got you surrounded. Dick West! We got you surrounded. It's over, West. Keep your hands up. Come towards me.
One last ride. This here's a fitting ending for a story.
They buried him with his old gang members. Just a few yards from Bill Doolin himself.
Where'd they put you, Al?
Leavenworth Prison. They threw the book at me, too. It was a life sentence.
I see it didn't stick. Good behavior?
Turns out I'm actually a decent lawyer. I wrote letters defending myself, seeking a pardon. Finally wound up on the desk of a friend of yours, President Roosevelt.
That sounds like TR. You really feel you were duped?
I'm aiming for the truth. I can't blame Dick West. He was what he was. We've all got a part to play.
Camera's loaded. We're ready to shoot. Matt, you distracted my star long enough.
Got everything I need, Bill.
Jennings, you ready?
Be right there, boss.
What's this moving picture called again?
The bank robbery.
Al Jennings forged a new career as an actor, starring in over 100 motion picture westerns. Dick West was working as a cowboy in the Oklahoma Territory when he met outlaw Bill Doolin in 1892 and joined his gang. They are both buried at Summit View Cemetery in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Cut! Let's reload for another take. Let's try a little faster next time. More intensity.
There he is, sir.
Those dime novelists could never have imagined this.
Yeah, I think imagine's the right word for it. You know, Dick West, there was a real outlaw. As for myself, I'm happy playing pretend.